The reason I started all of this was to look at the history of James Matthew Schablik of the 80th Infantry Division. He's the reason why I've started all of these videos and all the things that I'm doing, the way I found myself the Mosul River Crossing Association, the 95th Infantry, 10th Armored Division, the 961st Tank Destroyers, all of these people. And I've come to the cemetery where James is. And amongst all his brothers, he lies peacefully. And I am here once again to see him because it's a great honour. And without him, men and women like him, where would we be today? What would our future hold for us if it wasn't for men and women like them? Just here to say thank you. Well, I'm back in the American military cemetery in Luxembourg. Came to see James again. He and I had a little nip of whiskey because in 2 days' time it is the 80th anniversary of his death, being killed in action. And I went around looking for some 80th graves, some 95th graves, and unbeknownst to me, genuinely, Patton's buried here. So he's in pretty good company with all of those lads there, isn't he? '28th of December, so 80 years ago today, somewhere in this region, somewhere in this area, James Matthew Schablik was mortally wounded. He died on the 28th of December 1944. I have the great honour to be here to share this with you. And something I want to say first is I came here last month and I put the little flag there just at the bottom of this sign. I want to be out of the way so nobody would really see it, just so that it's there as a quiet memorial to James and all the others that fell in this area. But some kind soul has put it on top, and it's covered in frost and the sun's behind it and it looks incredible. It's wonderful and it's made my day. So this is the region that we believe in this area that James was killed. There's no way of telling exactly where. He was mortally wounded, taken to the field hospital. His wounds were recorded and he died. The wounds he had sounded absolutely horrendous. But he won't be forgotten. I think about him every day, and all the others like him, because without him and others like him, where would we be? What would we be doing today if it wasn't for people like him? Incredible. 80 years ago today, 28th of December 1944, James Matthew Schablik and many, many others got up that morning not knowing what to expect. They were fighting their way into Bastogne to try and relieve the 101st Airborne. So the 80th Division were pushing through. They'd already sent a recce group of 4, 1 officer and 3 soldiers, had gone through their lines, through the German lines, into Bastogne, linked up with the 101st. Apparently they were greeted like long-lost family members, and I can imagine they probably would have been. Then they came back out again with a sketch map that they'd been given and all the information that they required. They came out again and then returned back through the German lines to give that information. Now, Imagine the ground's covered in snow and you're leaving tracks everywhere. You'd have some serious stones to do that. They got back, gave the information over, and then the 80th started to attack to get to the 101st. And like I say, 80 years ago today, James Matthew Schablik was one of those soldiers. He got up that morning, not knowing what to expect, but he picked up his weapon system and moved forward into Bastogne. He died somewhere in this region. He died somewhere here near Honville. We can't work out where. He was mortally wounded, and his wounds sounded awful, incredibly painful, and he died. And it's an honour to be here, to record this for history and to never forget him, ever, and all those like him.